Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Bill Lanebeer, Parker out there with Williams, Bennett Ellis, and it's Harvey in at the power forward. And Jones now atop the key. Wembanyama passes to Jones. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Yusuf Nurkic. Kawhi Leonard. James Posey.
Pass to Leonard. To the wing right side. It's Parker outside, and Jones pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Iverson outside. A new 14 for Boston. Wembanyama passes to Gordon. Off target from three-point range. Leonard with no one around. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Iverson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama so unselfish.
Out to the right wing. Here's Posey. Sinks the triple.
Well, that's what you like to see. Keeping his head on a swivel.
Jones dishes to Gordon. Back to Jones. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's Posey, covered by Rollins. Count that one. Posey's got 5.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Here's Iverson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
A 3 from Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Jones. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Rollins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From the arc, nice shot by Posey. 8 points for him.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Boston trails by 5. Outside Gordon. Back to Jones. Pass to Gordon. And stolen by Leonard. And here is Posey. And it's Parker in the corner. From outside off the mark. Outside Gordon. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Floats one. Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. There's the triple. Ogumake, that's good.
Relentless on the glass. Nneka Ogumake is a double-double threat every night.
Here's Leonard. Fires from deep. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Well, a big key to jump shooting, staying consistent with your mechanics.
Here's Posey, and the rejection by Wembanyama. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so Boston again turning it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
So both teams making some changes here. Wembanyama's out there with Jones. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Rollins in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Now Jones following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. They get it back. Richardson gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Lambeer with the assist that time.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
Here's Rollins. Rebound by Smith. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Lambeer passes to Parker. A 3 from Leonard. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Jones. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Iverson throws it down.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Leonard. Whoa, man! Wow.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Here's Iverson. And Parker with the block.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketballs.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Leonard missing. Jones up top. Lambeer defending. The wing jumper off target. With 1 on the clock. Can't hit that one. And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Harvey out there with Bill Lambeer. Then there's Darren Williams. Then it's Ellis, and it's Parker in at the 1. Jones up top. Near the 3-point line, it's Gordon. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
James Posey.
Lets it go with the 3. Here's Lambeer. Makes it off the glass.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? Outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Wembanyama finds Gordon. Wembanyama trying to free himself up.
Defensively, the claw is always lurking. His timing and instincts, second to none. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For 3, Gordon. And it's James Posey with the rebound. Down low. Gill kicks to Posey. No good from outside. Boston trails by 17. Wembanyama passes to Rollins. Now here's Iverson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jones dishes to Iverson. Boston, no good that time either. 1:11 left to play in the third. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Definitely a guy you have to take seriously at the arc. Parker showing the range.
Pass to Rollins. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Gordon. And they get it. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the right side. Leonard with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Back to Leonard. Lambier with a screen on Gordon. Clock at 6. Parker's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gordon. And that one comes up a bit short. Leonard on the wing. 10 points for him. Kept alive. Here's Lambier. And then Lambier with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Allen Iverson out there with Rollins. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Jones. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. And that one's good. Parker.
What a great job keeping his head on a swivel and finding his teammate.
Jones the pass to Wembanyama. Bill Lambier with the rebound. Lambier's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fires from the line. Another shot. Parker with a clean look. Goes up again. Lambier, good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Ellis, wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Iverson passes to Rollins. Iverson against Parker, and it's Iverson missing. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Posey. Outside, Lambier. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Wembanyama passes to Gordon. Back to Wembanyama. And here is Iverson. Richardson covering. Wing shot on the way. Iverson, no luck. Iverson's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Here's Leonard. Gets an open look and hits.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Inside, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Richardson with it. Jones covering. Leonard kicks to Richardson. Lambier passes to Fernston. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Can he keep it going? And it's Leonard again missing. Here's Rollins. Over Posey. Offline from the top of the key. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony,